All right, so Geraldo Rivera, fresh off of, who is that? Katie Pavlich? Fresh off of owning Katie Pavlich, decided to, I guess, also make the rounds and go on Sean Hannity last night, where he ran into his old arch nemesis. I feel like there's so many clips out there of these two fighting, but they really ramped it up to 11 on this episode. Dan Bongino. So here's Geraldo versus Bongino on Hannity.
Information,
stop
BS.
attacking me,
on the
punk.
police thing.
Address the issue. Do you have the guts to address the issue and not address? This is not about me. You didn't come on this show to attack me. You came on the show to talk about the issue.
Because again,
do you have a point about the issue?
Using your position of authority.
I'm sick of you, Bongino. I'm sick of you.
That are absolutely outrageous.
Geraldo,
You're
let him
an
talk.
Uncontrolled lunatic.
Geraldo,
I'm sorry,
let him talk.
Because you can't go on the air.
I'm an out-of-control lunatic.
Can you calm down? Yeah, you really need to calm down.
I'm a 10-time Emmy winner with deep experience in the Middle East. Have you ever even been there?
I want to make my point, Sean.
I've covered every war since 1973.
I want to make my point when he stops talking.
Geraldo,
when he stops talking, I do have a point.
If your point is about me, I'm not going to stop. If your point's going to be about me, I'm not going to stop.
Geraldo Rivera does not understand that Hamas doesn't believe in Israel's right to exist. Hamas wants the Jews dead.
Well, apparently after that, Geraldo Rivera literally turns in his chair and puts his back towards the camera, which I guess is his own way of protest. And they let him stay on the air because I think Fox News knows what they're doing. They're not letting they could easily, if they thought Geraldo was getting through to their audience, they think Geraldo looks insane, I think. And that's why they put him on air, because they like having his side, his opinion on this matter look foolish by having it come out of a guy who's turning around in his chair. And you know, there we go.
Yeah.
There he is.
Yeah, I mean, this is an incredible rivalry here, and I just wish Geraldo wouldn't lose it and throw a paper at the camera or turn his back around, because. And
there's nothing wrong with being a punk. I don't like that word as a derogatory term. Thank you very much.
It's incredible, but I mean, there's something about Bongino that specifically really triggers Geraldo, right? I think he is trying to get under Geraldo's skin by just like saying nonsense and attacking Geraldo's credentials. That seemed to be the thing that bothered Geraldo most there. Like, I'm a 10-time Emmy Award winner, etc. But like, good on Geraldo, at least in terms of just being passionate about this particular topic and not backing down. Maybe, you know, he can articulate his points more clearly on future Fox News appearances when he doesn't have to deal with his arch nemesis Bongino.
I think the thing with Bongino, with Geraldo, is like, what is this guy? What does he got? He doesn't have anything. Like, why is he such a big figure in the right-wing media? Like, he honestly, to me, just feels like a blank slate. Like, he's got no specific thing. He's like, if you,
he did nothing at NRA TV, for instance, right? Like, he didn't do magic for NRA TV. It was when he was off that, and somehow he got into the wind stream.
Like, if you watch any of these guys, you can sort of tell how they've carved out their niche in the right-wing media industry. Like, you watch Shapiro, you can see why he appeals. You watch Charlie Kirk, even you could get James O'Keefe. They got some charisma in their own little world, and that sort of powers their popularity and what they do. Bongino is like, how is this guy like the top performer on Facebook day after day? There's nothing there.
Well, Matt, it's obvious, isn't it? It's like when there's like those dog whistles where, like, you can't hear what's happening. There's just like certain alpha energy coming off of Bongino that you and I just cannot feel.
I mean, I guess because he's a musclehead or something, but I mean, why not get Cernovich? At least he's got some sort of personality. There's some if you ever tuned into one of his streams, like there is some sort of charisma in the guy. Like, Bongino's just so boring. It's like, I don't know, but clearly he gives them something they want.
That's why he and Geraldo can't be in the same place and are always fighting. Just too much alpha energy in one room, right? It's just like, can't house it all.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing. I would love to know, like, I know Geraldo's probably had some pretty decent takes on what's going on in the Middle East over the years, being that he's been there. But I mean, I wonder what made him decide that this is where he was going to take this stand so strongly. Like, I wonder, you know, if anything, that should show to you how much those, you know, the cracks in the wall are growing. I mean, Geraldo decided to do that. I mean, who knows if he'll be on Fox News for much longer on this topic, at least.